All right, let's see if that, yeah. I don't know if you can hear me. I am reconnecting. Probably you can't even hear me at this point. So I'll let you know. Let me type into the chat. We're going to have fun once I connect. That's for sure. It's going to be a fun time. I think you might be able to see me soon. Can you see me? Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Anybody? It's showing up on, oh, see and hear you. Okay, very good. Okay, that's good. That makes progress. Oh, I was so frustrated earlier. I did a test and I made it private so nobody could see, and it worked. And on that test, should be reconnecting here. It says, welcome to live chat. Give it a minute here. All right. If you can see me, please let me know. If you can hear me, please let me know. It says that I'm live, but it's not showing on the screen. Oh, maybe I need to go out and back in. Let's see here. Okay, maybe that's what it was. So good to have such unreliable internet. I think it's going to work. I think it's finally going to work. Okay. Okay, is anybody there? Did you all leave because of the technical problems? I hope somebody's still there. It says 5 watching, but it's not. Oh. Okay. Hi. I'm holding these cards. That's correct. I'm holding a stack of cards that I embossed. Now it's buffering, but hopefully. Oh, thank you, Fatima. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Well, hello, Ronnie. We've got our blender brushes that we're going to try out together and see how they work. I think a couple of you already have these blender brushes. We're going to do a technique that I enjoy doing, and it's where I take a piece of cardstock. Thank you, Fatima. And send the cardstock through the put it in an embossing folder, send it through the embossing folder, and then when it comes out, I enjoy taking the Brutus Monroe surface inks and doing rainbow or ombre on the card that I've created. So hopefully you can see that. I don't know if I should. Well, I'm not going to touch anything because if I do, it might jinx me. Yes, it might. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Oh, it worked. I was able to zoom in a little bit. I like it. There's Diane. Hi, hello. And I have to say, Dee, last night when we were on live, D Maddox. Hey, it's working, Dee. Thanks to you. I just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're the one who told me that when I start my live, I have to be in landscape, that I cannot do it in portrait. And that was some great advice because that is exactly what I had to do. And I had to take a picture of myself because my thumbnail wasn't working. And when it was about time to go live, it wasn't cooperating. It just kept doing that hourglass thing over and over again. So, in the photo of me, I don't look very happy, but I am happy now. And I'm happy that you're here. Yeah, I'm so happy that Dee gave me that hint. And I'm glad that Ronnie was able to join us. I'm hoping that everybody on the Facebook that was hoping to join will be able to. Thanks, Dee. Will be able to catch the new link. I think there were more people on the old link, so I think Kara was gonna try to join. D. D. So I don't know if she was able to get back on or not. Let's see here. Oh, Sandy, are you there, Sandy? And Belinda. Hopefully Belinda's still there. Okay. Let me just do one more time. Let everybody know it's working. I'm going to go back over to Facebook and tell everybody it's working. And let them know they can watch if they want to. And I look so mean in that picture. All right, that's all I can do. There's Diane. Hey. Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate your patience with me. This has been quite a journey. All right. Okay, so we have some Brutus Monroe embossing folders. And the patterns that we have are Aztec Stars, Floral Burst, Petal Lace, and Vintage Tapestry. So last night we used the Aztec Stars, I think. So I was thinking that let's start out with the Floral Burst. It's a nice geometrical floral pattern. And we'll get our Brutus Monroe surface inks out. And we're going to try out these blender brushes. All right. So I think what I'll do is get it not so close. Okay, let me get my Brutus Monroe inks out. Oh, which I just went the wrong way. I went in instead of out. Let's try that again. All right. So, the Brutus Monroe inks come in these 4-packs. And there you go. Now you can see this is my little container where I keep all my Brutus Monroe. Oh yeah, the heart stencil. Keep my Brutus Monroe inks. And they're meant to work together. But sometimes I like to do the rainbow instead of, you know, the ink that is pre-sorted. Plus we have our new color, Scarlet. So that'll be fun to use that. All right. And then after we do a couple of these cards, then I think we can do some stencils. With the stencils and these brushes, I'm trying to think if I've ever done any with that. I haven't. I haven't used these stencils for the brushes. So I wanted to let you know that these brushes that I got them on Amazon, I got them on Amazon for, oh, let's see here. My price was, I did have it right up here. I'm getting up there. Okay. $9.99 for 10 brushes. But the set that I bought is no longer available. But they have other sets that are available. And I found a set that is 7 pieces of brushes or smaller brushes. And it's available in 98 cents on Amazon. So I will put a link into my chat. This is not endorsed. This is just me trying to direct you if you're interested in seeing something similar to what I purchased. So there it is. Oh, it says it won't work. Well, maybe it doesn't allow me to put links in because, you know, YouTube. No, it's not letting me. But anyways, if you go to Amazon, search blending brushes, makeup blending brushes, you'll be able to find them as well. So, in honor of Valentine's Day, why don't we do this one in reds and pinks? The first one. So, we've got scarlet, and I like rouge. That's one of my favorite Brutus Monroe colors. That's one of my favorites. And marsala, I think that might be more of a wine color, but hey, it's in the red family, so. And I think I'll throw in some opposite color in there just in case it's too much red, which it very well might be. So we'll do some purple as well. So scarlet, rouge. Let's see, which order do we want to do these in? This is just my scratch paper over here. Okay, scarlet. Yeah, scarlet is that deep, deep, almost like blood red. Rouge is like a pinky red. Marsala is like a wine colored red. And then we've got plum. All right. So that's what we will do. We'll start off with that and see how it looks. And I have to be careful. I slam things. And when I watched myself on my playback, it was quite loud. So I'll try to be quieter about my technique. Now, you don't need a brush for every color. You just need one brush for each color family. And some of these brushes I haven't even used yet, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to put them aside and save them for another time. But this one, no, I never used that one either, so we'll just save that. I do have one that I've used for my pinks and my reds, and that's the one that I'm kind of searching for. Okay. All right, so I have one for the greens and one for the yellows and one for the blues, and that's pretty much it. And the purples, and otherwise they come very clean very easily. You don't have to use anything wet to clean them. I'll show you how you clean them. So let's make sure that I'm on the screen here. You just take a little bit of your color, and I like to start by blending off the page, not straight on the paper like that, and get into that corner there and get that. This is scarlet, and it just goes on so smooth. You don't even have to apply any pressure. I know that there's some other companies that make blending brushes or blending like foam blending, and they require a lot of pushing. And somebody had asked whether the neck was sturdy. Well, it's definitely flexible. If you watch what I'm doing right here. Hi, Ivy. Look at me. I'm in the right direction finally. I'm so excited. I'm not landscape. I'm not portrait. I am landscape. So yippee. But these are so gentle. If you have arthritis, and I do in my hands, there's just hardly any effort at all to apply the ink. Okay, so, and here's what I do. I take a piece of paper and I rub if I'm trying to go to another color, in other words, if I'm transitioning to another color, I just rub my brush on the scratch paper until you can see it cleans itself just by rubbing it on the paper. Boom, it's done. Oh, wait a minute, that was rouge. Oh boy, I made another oopsie. That first color that I just laid down was not scarlet, it was rouge. So, sorry about that. Okay, now we will go to scarlet. Okay, we will do scarlet now. Again, I'm hardly even pressing. Oh, my table's not moving or anything. I'm just, oh, that is such a pretty red. That's perfect for Valentine's, just perfect. And if this card turns out, which I know it will be fine, I'll have to use it for a Valentine's Day card. Maybe I'll give it to my husband since he has been so funny about me doing YouTube. He just wonders, who are these people that I'm talking to? These are my friends. These are my people. These are my crafting. Yeah, it doesn't make any lines at all. It's just so smooth. And you don't have to hardly push at all. It's just effortless. Scarlet is going over the rouge. That's right. but I think it still looks okay. Scarlet is definitely the brighter color. But if we are going just like this, and then what I'll do is, as I'm getting ready to lay on that next color, I will just take the brush and go over the white part of my card. That's right, we are each other's peeps. So I think he's just wondering, who are these people that she is talking to on YouTube? He thinks, oh, my wife is strange, but it's okay because it makes me happy. And if it makes me happy, it makes him happy too. Now this is the Marsala. And I'm just, like I said, I'm not the best at blending these. That's just my technique though. It's not the brushes. Okay, does anybody have any questions so far? Hey, Kara's joined us. That's awesome. So, Kara, you get to hear my voice for the first time. And, Kara, we enjoy seeing all the lovely creations that you make. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so we've got some rouge. I mean, Marsala. Sorry, that's Marsala. And then the final color we'll go in with is plum. And this is more of a purple color, so I'm going to switch to my purple. And I have a smaller one for purple that I've been using. So that's really all I do. I have one like brush that's dedicated to each color family. And then I just try to stick with those. I've had these for a couple weeks now, and I've been playing around with them. I haven't had to wash them. I haven't had to put anything wet on them to clean them. I just rub the brush on a piece of paper, and when I do that, it cleans them to the best that it can. I mean, it's obviously not a deep clean, but it's getting that ink out of there so that you can go ahead on to the next color in that color family without worrying about ruining your stamp pad. Okay, so this is a pretty color, plum. I like it a lot. They are my Christinas to my Meredith. That's funny. Okay. And I think that all I need to do is go in through here and just blend a little bit better. And these white areas won't be so pronounced. You know, that was my first pass through, and I hardly had to press at all. So what I'm going to do is switch back to the Marsala, because it seems like the line between these two is pretty pronounced. We're going to blend that a little bit better. There we go. I think that's better. Okay, and then I will go in with the Scarlet. Oh, I'm going off the screen. Sorry about that. Again, this is just an embossed piece of paper that I sent through my sidekick, my big kick. And it's a Brutus Monroe embossing folder. It is the Floral Burst. Okay, so that's... Oh, I just put rouge down when I was supposed to put scarlet down. Okay. That's all right. This is scarlet for real, guys. This is scarlet for real. Okay. There we go. It's kind of pronounced, the line, but don't hold that against the brushes. That's more my technique. Really, it is. You know, I'm not the best blender. Now this is rouge, and it goes up in the corner like we started it. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Time for your advice, my peeps. What do you think I should do? Do you think it looks okay, or do you think I need to blend it a little bit more? Oh, you got your jars today. Cool, Ivy. Did you have anything good in there? My paper is just Nina 110 pound cardstock. It's not anything fancy paper. Okay, it's not anything really high tech. Well, and the thing is, you're going to be putting something here, not just the card by itself. I'll give you an example here. These are some words that I cut out on my Brother Scan and Cut. Okay, and it just says, just breathe. Of course, I'd have to turn it the other way because there's quite a large sentiment. This is something that I have been searching for I can't find them anywhere. I know Kara had one, and that is no longer sold. Okay, so what do you think? Do you think it looks good? Oh, you got some glitter? Ooh, paste. That's awesome. And some sequins and some glitter. That's great. That's great. You'll be able to decorate some multimedia projects again then, Ivy, with some of those products. All right. So, there you go. That's our reds and our purples and our pinks. Just as an example. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to clean that up a little bit, which it's awesome. The Brutus Monroe matte just definitely comes clean quickly, which I like that a lot. Okay. So next. All right. We will switch to, let's see here. This one's really pretty too. I know you can't see it. Yeah, the scarlet was very pronounced. Yeah, definitely. So this one is called Petal Lace. All right, so how about we go with some blues? I don't know. Some blues and different ombre of blues. So I have Rock Candy. Okay, someone else thought blues would look good. Okay, awesome. And then I have Oz, which is more of a bluish green, but it's still, in the blue family. And let's see, what else here? I'm just looking in my stash. I don't know if I have another. Oh, how about C or Speckled Egg? What do you think? I think Speckled Egg is the light blue. So that would be, it's like the greenish blue that's light. And then I have Cabana, and I have C. Oh, C? You like C? Okay, we'll grab C. All right. All right. I have cornstalk. Yeah, cornflower or whatever it's called, too. Let me see here. Where did that one get to? Here it is, cornflower. Cornflower, C, Rock Candy, Cabana. Okay. Cornflower, C, Rock Candy, Cabana. Not Oz. We'll take Oz out and get Cabana. Okay. Where did I put Cabana? Oh, it's in here. Okay. That's okay. I know what you were talking about. Okay. Again, I have to set this to say live chat instead of talk chat. So just give me a second here. Um, all right, here it is. All over my fingers. Okay, super. All right, let me just move some of my other paraphernalia out of the way here. And now we'll go with the blues. Okay. Oh, I think I need a bigger desk. Takes a lot of space to be able to have all this stuff all around you and keep it together. Okay. Alrighty. So I've got my brush that I used for my blues and my greens. And cornflower here. C. Rock candy. Cabana. All right. All right. That's a beautiful color. All right, here we go. So did you have a happy Saturday so far, everybody? Anybody do anything fun? Okay, let me just rub some of that off here. Just go like that. Okay, just all I'm doing is just rubbing the brush onto my scratch paper to get some of that corn flour off. Now we'll go to C. You've made a card to put on the Brutus Monroe Facebook page. That's great, Sandy. I can't wait to see it. That's awesome. Okay, and Dee was busy working on cars today. Yeah. Yes, it does remind you of stained glass. I like this embossing folder. Let's see if the rock candy is such a lighter color. Hopefully it'll show up. Whoops. Hopefully it'll show up. I might have to press a little bit harder with that one. Well, that's pretty. That's right. We gotta step out of our comfort zones a little bit and learn from each other. We're all here for each other. Well, that's nice. That's looking pretty good. C is our next color. Okay. Just take some of this off. Oh, looking forward to seeing it, Sandy. Oh, so you made some for Christopher, so you're gonna send them to him. Is that what you're saying, D? That's very good. All right, this is C. That's nice. It's got a more of a greenish blue-green, like aquamarine. This one reminds me of my birthstone, aquamarine. Just turn it here. Oh, Ronnie, we'd love to see. Oh, you got your ladybug box. Awesome. I didn't get mine yet. I think my mailman has it in his truck. He just didn't want to get out of his car and put it on our porch because he's been leaving us notes saying things like, you need a bigger mailbox. And when he does deliver to our door, which is just in our driveway, he always makes these real sarcastic comments about the packages that I get, you know. And he said more than once to my husband about getting a bigger mailbox. Oh, the Lucky Box, that was from December. I don't know if you remember that one. It has the good luck charms on it, including a cat, a wish jar, horseshoe, koi fish, vegan, rabbit foot, ladybug, which is my favorite. I love this ladybug, shamrock, and a whole bunch of other sayings. So that's the Lucky You stamp kit that was part of the inspiration box from December. The new one is called the new one that I'm still waiting to get is Love Bug. That's the one I'm waiting. Well, you know, Ivy, I tend to agree that um just the level of attitude about it. Now, if there's a substitute on the route that day, they have no problem with taking my package and just putting it by my door. I don't ask anything special. Just lay it by my door. You don't even have to knock. Just lay it by my door. Um, so I think it's still in his car. And I was very bummed because I was hoping to have it so that I could play. Okay, I think we're getting caught up again. Yeah, Dan, I live pretty close too. I'm in Somerset, which is about an hour from Pittsburgh. So, and I think we're better now, folks. Okay, what do you think about the blues? Yep, back again. You were there 3 times this week, Sandy. Oh, good for you. All right. Looks like it's still got lines. And it might just be that I'm not pressing hard enough when I do my blending. And it could be my paper. You know, it's not the good stuff. It's not your mama's cardstock. What I did was I cleaned the brush while we were buffering. And I'm going to go back in and maybe try to blend it a little bit. And maybe try to get some of those lines out. But I think it still looks nice. I mean, you can see that C and Cabana are very similar. All right. So I'm going to show you a card here. Oh, you go pick it up, Sandy. Okay, and Diane, you're just about 10 miles away from the store. Wow, that is lucky. So this one here is C. So this is C. And this one is Cabana. And so you can see that they're very similar. C and Cabana. And these were the last 2 colors that we blended on our card. This is C and this is Cabana, and they're very close. Sorry, I'm sorry, that was loud. I'm sorry. I had to put my cup away. I had to grab a drink real quick. Okay. Well, it's good that you can save on shipping. That's good. If I lived close by, I would too. I did pick up an order once whenever I was in town. I asked them if I could pick it up just so I could get it in my hands quicker because I really wanted to play with it. You like it? Oh, right. And if we were to put a sentiment on it, let's see how it would look. This is my favorite little saying, and I cut this out of my brother Scan and Cut. It was an SVG file that I found off of one of those websites that sell them. I think that looks nice. Give you all a chance to weigh in, see what you think. And then I'll put the pink one beside it. And then here we have our pink, our pinks and purples. You see, you don't need that many brushes. I mean, I got these, like I said, from Amazon. I also picked up some from Walmart. They sell them 3 for like $5 at Walmart. I love that sentiment. I keep telling Christopher he needs to make a die that says just breathe. And hopefully once I get better at using my brother's Scan and Cut, I'll be able to type it in myself and print it off myself the way I'd like it with the font that I like. Yeah, well, we can try some earth tones, all right? We have suede, which is an earth tone. I'm just cleaning my fingers. I think I should have worn my rubber gloves. I got ink all over my fingers, but that's okay. Okay, let's try some neutral colors then. And we'll go with the other embossing folder. And I'll tell you the name of this one in a second here. Clean my mat a little bit. I need a little bit of squeaky clean in my butt. I'll wait till the end. Okay, this one is called Vintage Tapestry. All right, Vintage Tapestry. And we've got suede, which is a nice light color. I like the bright colors, but I think, you know, there's a time whenever you need to go with the earth tones, and they're all beautiful. All the colors look nice when you have the opportunity to make a card and combine them together. They look nice. And then we have suede. I put terracotta out. We have hayride, which is a neutral. Let's see. We have, oh yeah, tapestry. Yeah, it's a nice embossing folder. And then maple. We have maple as well. Okay, I'm getting stuck here. Let's try maple. I'm sorry, my nose is a little stuffed up. Just still fighting off a sinus cold. So I think the suede is like a cream color. It's like a creamy color. And the hayride is also, well, it's more of a peach. What else do I have here? Let me see. I have jack-o'-lantern. That's more orangey. I think. Get these lined up here. All right, so let's see. I thought there was another one. Wasn't there? Isn't there one called macchiato? Or am I just like dreaming that, you guys? Ha ha, macchiato. I found it. I found macchiato. All right. That's one of my favorite colors. Well, I have sugar cone. That's kind of a, oh yeah, macchiato maple. Sugar cone is definitely a creamy color. Okay. Yes, there we go. Let's see here. Which order should we put these in? I like to go light to dark, but you don't have to go that way. Sugar cone, but it's probably better on the brush to start with a light color and then work your way up to a dark. So I'm going to grab one of these brushes. This is a newer one that I haven't used yet. And this is the one from Walmart. And the way I can tell the difference is the set that I got from Amazon has the name of the brush. For example, this one says foundation brush because these are makeup brushes. This one says eyeshadow. And, you know, they come pretty slender. You can, some of these are very slender, so you can get into some like nooks and crannies and make some lines or some clouds with this one. So I haven't done that yet, but I think that would look nice. Okay. Macchiato and maple beside each other. Yeah, I have those two beside each other. We'll just push terracotta off to the side for now. Okay, let's try to start with sugar cone. Now this is a brand new brush that I've never used in any other inks before. So we've got the true color here of sugar cone on the paper. And I don't know what technique you all use for this direction that you blend in. I usually start in a corner and work my way down, but I mean, there's so many different ways. You could even do stripes from one end to the other. Yeah, sugar cone is pretty pale. Like it's not coming up as well as maybe those other colors did because it is such a light color. But we will start with that. And then we have suede and hayride, which suede is more of a yellowish beige and hayride is more of a peachish beige. So I think I should switch those. There we go. So we're doing hayride. This one is hayride. Yeah, they're very soft. They're soft, but they're compact together. In other words, they're just. It reminds you of. It reminds me of a bed. It's soft and it's firm. In other words, it's yeah. But they are soft. There's no doubt about it. They have a lot of soft feeling, velvety. They feel velvety. Mm-hmm. Yep. But they're definitely soft. Okay, that's a nice color. Okay. And then we'll switch over to suede. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice color. Oh, look at that. Has definitely more of a yellow to it. Whoops, my paper's kind of taking the brunt of my blending here. Now that line is pretty harsh. I'll see if I can blend that out a little bit. I think I just went on too dark right there when I jumped on the page. Yeah, soft but dense. That's right. So you have them too, Kara. All right. Okay. Ugh. Well, we'll blend something there to get rid of that dark area. We'll work it out afterwards here. Awesome. Maple. Love this color. Starting off the mat and going on the mat instead of right on the mat like I did with the last one. My paper's tearing a little bit, you guys. I'm pretty rough on this right now. I think if I used Not Your Mama's cardstock, it would be an easier process. It would probably a lot smoother. I know, yeah. I do have some, but I didn't cut it up. It would take me a minute to cut some up and find it in my stash. But I cut up a bunch of panels before we went live so that I would be prepared. Okay, I'm going to switch over to macchiato now. Kara, do you clean yours or do you just rub them on like a microfiber towel to clean yours or a piece of paper? How do you do yours, Kara? Oh, I love this color macchiato. I think it's just beautiful. Just love it. Oh, is that pretty? Yeah, you just rub them off, right. Okay, unless you're using some kind of glue or medium or something. Black. Oh, black. Okay, if you're using black. Oh, yeah, I haven't tried it with black. No, I have not. I found too that if I rub it on the microfiber towel, it does pick up a lot of the ink as well. Uh-huh. You put them on microfiber or rough watercolor paper. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. I'm just going to go through here and try to make this a little bit more blended, less harsh lines. Kind of ruining the effect, but I think it'll be all right. I just love macchiato. I love it. I also like to drink macchiato, so there could be a connection there. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to use water to change colors within the same family. You don't have to. And like, Kara said she got hers before people started raising the prices on them really high, and I got mine, I think, at a pretty good price. I can't afford the ones that are sold, by the online craft stores, but I believe they're all the same anyways. Whoop! There I go again, folding my paper. All right. What do we think here? Okay, I don't know. What do you think? Those are very nice colors together. They're neutral, but I believe with the right stamp on top of it or sentiment on top of it, they would really pop. They would really pop. This is one of the die cuts that I had, and I used ink to just color the words. And that's probably not a combination I would put together, but I think it would give you an idea of how it gives you a nice background. Yeah, you're right. Anything that says craft, they raise the price. Yeah, you could expect to pay a little bit more. That's true. Okay. Just going to go over this with one of these little fine toothbrushes. It's not a toothbrush, but it's more of a fine bristle. Maybe to blend those in a little bit better, but I think it turned out pretty good. So we've got our neutrals. We've got our blues, which turned out nice, of course. And we've got our pinks. All right. And I'm going to see what your suggestions are. We'll make another color combo. Hey, Joy, how are you? Thanks for joining. Whoops, I think I'm a little bit too high. Let me come down a little bit. Let's see here. Yes, Joy. So you use this technique as well. We're just learning about it together. I just got my brushes a couple weeks ago. I've been playing with them here and there. But yellow and green ivy. I like that idea. Okay, let's try it. All right. So the only embossing folder of Brutus Monroe that I haven't tried yet is the Aztec Stars. So we'll switch over to that one. We'll do yellows and greens. Okay. Now, I hope that the yellow shows up. I find that sometimes yellow inks, it doesn't matter who makes it. I find that they're just hard like to keep juicy, in other words. I don't know if you found that as well, but at least with me. And I did not get a chance to buy re-inkers whenever they were being sold on Brutus Monroe. I don't think I was able to get anything but for the phone book. I was able to get re-inker for the phone book, but otherwise I wasn't able to get re-inker for any of the other colors, so I was bummed out about that. It was my stupid fault for not jumping on that and getting them. Hopefully, well, I think you can still buy the surface inks, but they're sold in packs of 4 now. Like you can't, get them individually. Hopefully we'll be able to get re-inkers again someday, but I don't know what the plans are there. Oh, Moody Crafter. All right, the Moody Crafter, you guys. You'll have to find Joy's YouTube and link to it so that you can watch some of her videos. Yeah, my favorite color of green is Envy. I think it's so pretty. I'm not going to get Jurassic out. I think it'd be too Christmassy. Oh, he's redesigning them. Okay. All right. Put the greens on the outer and the yellow in the middle. Good idea. Okay. Put the green on the outside and the yellow in the middle. Better start with the yellow. Otherwise, I could see myself putting too much green down. Okay, we've got Zest and Phone Book. You can see I've really used Phone Book. I have used it and abused it because it's so pretty. I just love it. It reminds me of dandelions, which I don't really like dandelions, of course, because they make me sneeze and they carry pollen, but it just reminds me of spring, that bright yellow, and it reminds me of the sun. And lately we haven't been seeing the sun that much around here. It's been mostly snow and cold and gray. Like today it's snowing. I guess that's good yellow for that part. That is Phone Book. Now we'll try some Zest, which I would think that might be a lighter color. Maybe I should have started with Zest. Oh well. You can see I don't let that bother me. Oh, Ivy, you have spring all the time. Are you in Texas? Well, I think that's good for yellow. It's not quite a circle, but it's an accent color towards the center of the card. Okay. This brush is really cool. It's a little round brush. Oh, you're in Puerto Rico. Oh, wow. So it's always tropical there, I bet. Okay. Um, okay, let's see here. We've got, let's see. This is Envy, which is a nice bright green. Reminds me of Lifesavers. This is Sage, which is more of a, what do they call it? A hunter green. This is Cabbage. I don't know what you would call that, but it's nice. And this one is Grass Stain. Whew, that is dark. My. I'm thinking Envy next. This one, Envy. And then Cabbage. And then Sage. Might not use Grass Stain because it certainly is a deep green. It might overpower the card, right? All right, we'll start with Envy then. I'm just going to take this brush, which was the one I was using for blue, and get it covered in the green. This is Envy. And there you see, there's no blue left. It's all green. I mean, maybe a tinge of blue. But, you know, the last color that I used on this was Cabana. And here we are, you know, because I'm trying to keep my blues and my greens on the same brush. Now, I'm just going around in circles on this. And working our way towards the edge. We'll come in with Cabbage then. Oh my gosh, Ivy, that looks so pretty. I think it's my favorite so far. And I am not drawn towards greens and yellows, but that looks great. That is so pretty. Okay. Cabbage. Here we come with Cabbage. Okay. Maybe I should clean that a little better. Get the true color of that cabbage. Because that Envy is very powerful green. It reminds you of a green Lifesaver. Okay. Cabbage. Thank you, Ivy. I'm glad you like it. That was a great suggestion. Well, I will be definitely looking forward to, thanks, Ronnie. I'll definitely be looking forward to getting those reformulated surface inks. That will be fantastic. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And then what we'll do is put some sage, and then we'll blend it all together, except for I'll stay away from the middle where the yellow is, because I don't want to take away from that at all. Okay, here we go. What color is this? Sage. Okay, this is sage. My fingers are dirty. I should probably use a piece of scrap paper so I don't get the card ruined. Like I said, my ink pads might be a little bit dry. That could be another thing that's causing some of the issues here with blending. I've never re-inked them. So, all right. Whoo wee, is that pretty? Oh my, I think it's pretty. And I don't even gravitate toward green. Maybe I should go in with a little bit more yellow in the middle. Yeah, Ivy. This is something. Yeah, she made a great suggestion. Yeah. Oops. I might have to grab one of those bigger brushes. This little one. It's just not cutting the mustard. Huh, and it's yellow. Mustard, get it? Okay. We're going to get some more yellow down on this card. Because that pop in the middle of yellow is just really nice. Going with some phone book. Oh. Now that one's juicy because that's the one that I have the re-inker for. I was able to re-ink this one. I was able to purchase a re-inker for this one. What a difference. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. My ink pads are a little dry. I'll definitely get new ones once they come out with the reformulated. Okay. Just going to blend it a little bit more so I don't know, does it look all right? Pull it down here some. I don't know, hopefully I didn't mess it up by going in there with the yellow like that. I think I should have not put that yellow back through there. That was my call. I should have just left it the way it was. Let me see here. Zoom in a little bit so we can get a better look at it. See what you think. All right, just give me a second to recenter. I think oh, thanks, Ivy. If I could just get this to blend a little bit more. It seems so much bright green in that corner. I was hoping to get it to blend a little bit more. It's definitely pretty. I like the greens and the yellows. Very nice. Okay, does anybody else have any ideas of how you would like us to blend a little bit? Are we ready to make a couple cards with what we have? I take requests, just like your favorite DJ. Okay, make some cards. All right. Just give me 1 second here to get some of these inks off my table. Okay. And then we'll have to decide which stamp set. I also have sentiments from Brutus Monroe. We could use those. Just put a big sentiment in the middle of the card, maybe. I do like to do that. Okay. Let's get these brushes out of the way. Okay. I'm going to get some squeaky clean out and clean this mat. And then we will proceed to the card making. To the card making part of this evening. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's very gummy. Must have had some tape or something that got stuck on there. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to not be so close up. Let me think here. Go this way so you can see a little better. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for your help, you guys. I really appreciate your suggestions. We made some really nice combos together. So I have some sentiments here that are from Brutus Monroe. And this one's called Rock On, this set. Let me find some white paper here. And this one is pretty nice. I thought we could maybe emboss, because you know I love embossing. It says, follow your dreams, cheers, adventure is calling, never give up, get lost, and rock on. Okay, does anybody have... I'm thinking that get lost or rock on. I think rock on's pretty cool. Get lost is cool too. Not as in like get lost, get out of here, but you know, get lost, go do something fun and enjoy yourself. Get lost. And if you want, I also have some stamps here. I have this really cute unicorn that is from one of the Stamp of the Months, which I love this unicorn. You like adventure on the earth. Oh, that's a good idea. Adventure is calling on the earth tones. That would look nice. Okay, we'll do that. Adventure is calling. But if we want to, we can maybe add something to go with it. Maybe I have these dragons. They're adorable. Love the dragons. Oh, the unicorn on the pink. Yeah. Yep, that sounds like a good plan. So adventure is calling on brown. I have this really cute teacup set. These teacups are really cute. No one stacks up to you. I thought those were cute too. And then I have this really, oh, I know, Just Breathe on the blue. That sounds good. You know, you're reading my mind. Because that was what I was thinking. And then I have this really cute fire lady. Little girl dressed up like a fireman with a little Dalmatian. I have that one too. And then I have the love bug that we just got. I have that one too. So we need something for the green. Do you have any ideas? What about one of the dragons? They're cute, these dragons. I don't know. Rock on for the, which one, D? Yeah. Uh-huh. That would. Okay, let's see. That would look cute. I'm trying to think of something that we could put as far as like an image too. So Adventure is Calling. We'll pull that out. Adventure is Calling for the brown earth tones. I pretty much have all the Brutus Monroe stamp sets, so if you could think of another one, I can grab it. If you could think of another image that might go Calling or Rock On. Probably not teacups. Well, I have other stamps too. Oh, you know what? We have the Lucky You as well. Yep, we have that one too. Oh, yeah. One of those might work. We'll put the unicorn on the pink and on the green because that unicorn is just adorable. I'm trying to think of what else I have that's that size. Let me grab my box here. Just hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, green is lucky, yes. That's Halloween. That probably wouldn't look so good. This one might look nice for Adventurers Calling. It says it's like a wreath that we could color in with flowers. Oh, the owl. Don't forget we have the owl too. That might look nice on the brown one. Have a pretty sunflower. And then I actually have this smaller one. This would look cute. It's hippopotamus. Oh, it's so cute. All right. Oh, here's a hippo. I got two of those. Oh my. I don't know. I think they sent me one for free when I first became a subscriber. That's how I ended up getting two of those. And I think it was Stamp of the Month. Okay, so we like the owl, we like the hippo, we like the rhino. All right. Okay. And put these other ones out of the way. Just looking through here. If I can see anything else catches my eye. Okay. Just don't want to get these confused. Just give me 1 second. The bunny. Oh, the two little bunnies, right? I know which one you're talking about. I do have that. But will I be able to find it? That is the question. I thought I put all of mine. That's why I need some stamp organization products to be able to put all of my Brutus Monroe stamps that are that size together. Maybe this one has the bunny in it. Can't find the bunny, but we'll keep that in mind. If I happen to stumble across it, that would be awesome. Can't find the bunny. Pretty sure I have the bunny, just can't find it right now. Okay. All right, so we all agreed with Just Breathe on the blue, so we'll start with that one, okay? We'll start with Just Breathe. Let me make some room here. I'd like to emboss the letters with some sparkly embossing powder. So we want the unicorn on the pink and the hippo. We can use the unicorn on more than one. That's not a problem. We will figure it out. Okay, let me go get my embossing powders. Yep. Okay, I was thinking, and I don't know what you all think, and this might be too sparkly, but the rainbow sparkle, I thought that would be a nice shiny one. I also have the mermaid's tail. That would probably be too dark. That would be too dark. I think it would blend in too much with the background. I have silver, sterling it's called. I have alabaster. The feathers or the dream. Oh yes, I have that feathers and dream catchers. Good idea. That would look nice. Good idea. Okay. All right, let's get the feather and the dream catcher stamp. Yes, that's here. It is here with my Brutus Monroe stamps. Just saw it a little bit ago when I was flipping through all these. Okay, these are all feathers, and I've never used that one yet. Isn't that terrible? Oh, it's so nice. Oh, I have this one too from a long time ago. For those of you that have been subscribers for a long time, this is an old one. I love this one. It has like a fox with Zentangle in his tail and a smaller dream catcher. And a bunch of feathers. I don't know if you remember that one, but that is a lovely one. Okay. It must be stuck to one of these. I know it's in here. Okay, I'm still looking. Must be hiding from me. I think those feathers and dream catchers will do because they're smaller than the big dream catcher set. And then it might work out better. Okay, it might work out better. What do you think? What do you think? Do we like this one? It's got a dream catcher, sun, moon, feathers, fox, stars. This is one of the first sets I ever got from Brutus Monroe. Yes, Ivy says yes. I like that one. Okay, we'll use that one on one of these cards. I'm not sure which one, but we will use that one on one of them. I gotta get the dream catcher out. You can see I've used that dream catcher a lot. That's one of my favorites. Okay. So back to the Just Breathe blue card. We'll do this one first. And we're trying to decide what color to emboss the letters with. I have embossing powder, and what I'm going to do is heat emboss the powder onto the words, and that will make them look, bigger and more 3D. Yeah, I'll find Birds of a Feather. I know I have it. It's just in my other box. So think about it. Do we want rainbow? Do we want sterling? And then I'll look for Birds of a Feather here. Here's sterling. This is sterling, this is rainbow, and this is gilded. Okay. Actually, it's gilded sparkle. Whew, that one has a lot of glitter. I am looking for that Birds of a Feather as we look through here. I could do alabaster. That's right. It does make it pop. I like the alabaster. Guess what I found? Birds of a Feather. Flock together. I'm putting some of my stuff away, so we'll get the alabaster. Okay. Okay. Yeah, right. Go outside and breathe some fresh air. All right, let me get the alabaster. Here it is. Okay. I like the idea of doing a swatch for the embossing powders and then punching a small circle and then adhering it to the bottom of the embossing powder plastic tub. I think that would help me, find what I'm looking for in a quick fashion. I'm sure some of you guys do that as well. Okay. Did I hit pause on my computer or something? Let's see here. Anybody can hear or see me? Anybody? Oh. It says it's live. Nope, it's buffering. Okay, now you can. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't know why I did that. Hey, Doug. Oh, we're still making cards.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need anything?
I'm going to bed.
Well, good night. Oh, that's right. You have to get up early and snow blow. He has to blow the snow for people that aren't able to do their own sidewalks anymore. He has folks that he helps out. Oh, that's right. You want to see the powder. Okay. So this is the Rainbow Sparkle. Let's see if I can get a nice... Yes, he does. He helps so many people. Good, good. Sorry. He has to help my dad too. I was telling you before the YouTube froze on me that my dad hasn't been able to get around because of sciatic problems. But today my dad was able to join us for lunch after the orchestra concert, so that was nice. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a good job keeping it in the frame. Sorry, where's the camera? I think it's over here. Okay. So the Rainbow Sparkle is basically alabaster, it looks like, with a bunch of glitter that's sort of silver and other colors. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the plain alabaster. We can always use this Rainbow Sparkle another time. Like when we make a rainbow, we'll use the Rainbow Sparkle another time. All right, so I've already powdered this. And now I'm going to take the embossing ink and coat the words with the embossing ink. Kara, I don't know if you heard when I said that the first time I saw anybody use this Just Breathe on a card, you had used it on a card. And I asked you where the dye came from. And I think it was something on HSN. But they don't make that dye set anymore. And I can't even get it on eBay. So I went in with my brother Scan and Cut. I was able to download this. It was one of those places that sells SVG images. And that's how I was able to get this. It's a little bit big. I'm still learning how to use my brother Scan and Cut since it's so new to me. And hopefully once I learn how to use it, I can make Just Breathe, because it is like my favorite quote or whatever. I guess it's not really a quote, but a saying. Once I learn a little bit more about how to use my brother's Scan and Cut, I can make my own sayings and be able to print them out, put them on the cards however I choose, which is why I asked for the brother Scan and Cut for Christmas. Oh, what did I just do? You know me, folks. It never goes smooth. Always has to be a little bit rocky for me. Okay, I think I'm going to go over that one more time. Just to make sure, because it's even hard for me to see whether I'm able to get all the different curves on that word. I'm sorry if I am not seeing your chats right now, but I want to take care and put this embossing powder back away. Okay. I did triple this when I made it. I put triple paper, but it was just regular Nina cardstock. It wasn't anything real heavy like Not Your Mama's, so it's a little flimsy. I think embossing it will help it stiffen up a little bit. Okay, let's get our, and I will emboss this to the side so you don't have to hear my loud heat tool because it is quite loud. Okay, so I'll be back with you in a minute. This get hot. Oh boy, does that look good. I love embossing powder. I do love it. It makes it shiny. Gives it just a little bit of shine to show it off a little bit. Am I frozen again? Who? Okay, looks like it's better. Looks like it's not frozen. Let's see if it shows up what I just did. It's a little bit of a delay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to do the word just. I'm going to emboss it. Heat. I'm going to use my heat tool to emboss it. Forgot my tweezers. All right, guys. Let's see how this turned out. Okay. Okay. Maybe I didn't. I might have to do this one again. It doesn't seem like it caught very well. This one turned out really nice. The word breathe. It's nice and shiny and stiff. I might have to do this one again. It seems like it's not, it might have dried. The embossing ink may have dried or something. I don't even feel, it doesn't even feel smooth. It just feels rough. And I heated it for a while, so here I am fingering it up. All right, let's try again. Here we go. Second try with the word just. I did re-ink this embossing pad, this embossing ink last night. I might have to re-ink it again. I don't know. Okay. Try again. Let's make it stick. Well, I think we're going to have success with that one. At least I hope so. Okay. Oh, okay. I never thought of that with the surface inks. Give them a chance to dry and see how they show up then. Okay. So just give me 1 second here. I'm going to turn my back and do the heat tool again and put it over here so hopefully it's not too loud. Be with you in 1 second. That definitely took. That looks really good. Nice and shiny. Good, good, good. Good idea. I like the white. Alright. Now I just have to adhere it to the card. Whoops. Uh-huh. Yep, that blue looks really good. I think it's my favorite card. I'm prone to like blue though. Okay. Clean up a little bit here. Got some embossing powder. Of course, imagine that. Goes along with the territory. Yeah, that turned out really nice. Boy, that looks nice. I like it. Alright, now the tricky part. Gluing it to the... Okay, excuse my reach here. Gonna grab some of this Gina K Connect ink. We received this as a gift at the Brutus Monroe anniversary party. It was in our goodie bags. They probably do absorb better on heavier cardstock. I'll definitely have to use the heavier cardstock. I have that 110 Nina cardstock. I don't have, I didn't use Not Your Mama's for this technique, but I will if we try again another day. Okay. One thing is the letters are nice and big, so I guess I should have done the just first. You know me. That would make too much sense. Alright, just get something here that has a little bit of weight to it because these are very pronounced. sort of 3D effect. I do have a block. Good. Hold that on there for a sec. Okay. Yeah, there's multiple words here. I have 3 sets. I did this 3 times. I went through and I used my brother scan and cut, and 3 times I cut these words out and I put them together. But they're so big and like the font is quite thin. That's why I need to learn how to use my brother scan and cut and get more familiar with how to do it, because I know that I can find a thicker font than this to make this quote, and I know that I could make it a little bit more compact so it's not so spread out. I've been trying to, but I don't know. I need to watch more YouTube videos. The letters want to cut out individually. For some reason, I got lucky on this one, but for the most part, the letters want to come out. It does such a great job of cutting that it wants to cut each letter out individually. Whenever I try to make my own version of this phrase, and that doesn't look good whenever the letters cut themselves out. So I'm trying to learn how to weld the letters together. That's what they call it. Okay, the fairy stencil. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, cool. All right, here we go. Not bad. There we go. Just breathe. Whenever you're worried or stressed out, take a couple deep breaths. We can do some guided meditation. Just a deep breath helps to clear the mind and cleanse the soul. All right, let's get it closer so you can have a better look at it. Okay. I'm on a delay, so I can't really see if I'm even in screen. I think I am. I think that you're able to see. Turned out nice. Whoa. Where am I going with this, folks? I'm definitely going out of screen. I need to practice that. I need to practice that technique. So I have some blue cardstock, and I thought that it might look nice sitting on that. Okay, so that's an option to put it on the blue. Or we could put it on white cardstock, make it nice and clean and fresh looking. I also have gray, but I think gray would be a little bit too dark. Okay, look here. All right. Thank you. Boy, am I off the screen. I think I got a little carried away whenever I was looking for those stamps. Everything got shifted around. And this is an off-white cardstock. I don't know if that looks better or the blue. Okay. It is so hard to find that sentiment, Kara. I have been looking everywhere for that sentiment. I even check on eBay and other stamp companies, and I've had no luck. You like the blue on blue? Okay. That's why when I saw you had it, Kara, I was like, oh my gosh, where did she get that? HSN, they have some really cute, but they don't have that anymore. That's a retired set. Okay, so we will just take our Thermoweb tape runner and pull it together and have our card that says just breathe. I've been wanting to make this card. I have been thinking about it, and I'm so excited that we made it together tonight. Oh, look at that. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. You know, it's simple, but it's powerful. You know, words are so powerful. And that is one great sentiment. Awesome. Yay. Love it. I'll try to stop fingering it up. Turned out really good. Yep, really nice. Well, I thank you all. Thank you all for your ideas and your willingness to go on this journey with me tonight and work together to put a card together with the blues. Um, I I did want to do another card. However, I need to put my son to bed and make sure that my dog is going to go out one more time before she goes to bed. And I have to do some stuff for church tomorrow because with the weather that we're getting here, our organist isn't able to come. So she contacted to see if I could download some music videos and use that for the music for church. So I hate to run, but we have been on since about 8 o'clock. So, and we did a nice experiment tonight with all the different colors and all the different embossing folders and all the different, you know, sentiments. Now, I will make these cards. I will. And then I will share them with you once they've been designed. But I'm going to take your ideas and make the cards, and then I will take pictures and put them on the Brutus Monroe fan page. I will also try to think of another stamp card that we can make together on a live, but I really wanted to try this technique with you all and um, put our minds together. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. You guys were talking about the unicorn. I just want to show you this cute little guy and how I made him. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it. I'm so glad that I was able to get my phone to be in the right position, and so glad. I'm so glad we had fun together. Tell me if you can see this card, this other card with the unicorn rhinoceros. I'm waiting to see if you can see it. It's one of my favorite stamps from Brutus Monroe. Okay. So, I fussy cut this out, but before I did, I colored it with my Copic markers. But this background is aqua pigment, and it's on aqua pigment paper. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? And then the glitter paper was just some that I had in my stash. And believe me, it's not as nice as the Brutus Monroe glitter paper because it actually like comes off in my fingers. So I don't like that about it. Uh huh. You're welcome, Ronnie. And I'm so glad that you were able to join us. Good night, Ronnie. So yeah, this turned out really nice. I like playing with the aqua pigments. I like being able to make backgrounds for cards out of the aqua pigments. And if you notice, his little unicorn horn and his actual real horn is like a peach color. And I went with the peach for the background. So I thought that turned out really cute. I haven't finished it yet, and it's not a standard size card. It's gonna have to be either trimmed down a little bit or put into a larger envelope. But I thought it turned out really cute. I like this card. I wanted to show it to you because I know a lot of you are a fan of the rhinoceros unicorn because he's just so cute. Just so cute. Thank you, Diane. I think it's so adorable. I think this unicorn is so stinking cute. I could put it on every single card. I love it so much. So yeah, I think that's really all I can do tonight. I need to get some stuff done for tomorrow with church, but I appreciate you all taking the time to help me come up with some ideas and come up with some cards. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and that you, if you are getting snow, that you're safe and that you're able to safely remove the snow and keep yourself warm. Stay indoors if you can. If I didn't have to get to church tomorrow morning, I probably would take it easy. But my pastor is on vacation and he needs somebody to help pull things together. So, well, that's it. That's all I have. That's really, I do have more to do, obviously. I have some homework to do. But I appreciate your joining in tonight and helping me pick out the colors, helping me pick out the backgrounds, and helping me decide what colors to blend together. I'll make some really pretty cards out of these, and if you ever want me to send you a card, I'd be happy to do that. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and we will do another live together again real soon. Good night, everyone.